What is a thing that a lot of movies do that you absolutely hate? That every shitty movie nowadays is set up as the first part of a possible trilogy, making it non-committal and vague as a result. Male lead and female lead with no chemistry end up together just because. In rom-coms, the two love interests are usually bad for each other. So, to make them seem less bad for each other, when they go through that period where they break up and try dating other people, the other people are the weirdest, most unlovable freaks anyone has ever laid eyes on. Men are instantly abusive, women behave like spoiled children. It's the stupidest trope. Over-explain the plot, like a recap, so you are not confused, usually accompanied by flashbacks you just saw live minutes ago. What happened? I don't know, let's check on the news. Turns on TV. In perfect timing. If you are just joining us, here is the plot wrap-up of the thing that the heroes need to know. Cuts TV off immediately after important newscaster dialogue. I always notice unrealistic dialogue as exposition. Hello my sister-in-law, that I've known for the last 10 years after our stepfather died on Valentine's Day, how are you? Oh I'm fine ever, since your brother gave me that jewelry for my 10th anniversary, that used to belong to your grandma, that she got during World War II. It sure is a cloudy day. They hold supposedly full coffee cups, like they are empty, always holding them at a tilt. I know they are just stage props, but they can at least act like there is coffee in their cups. Bad guys have horrible aim. Car keys hidden behind sun visor. When a character doesn't immediately explain what happened to stop the conflict. Just let me explain, I swear that's not what happened. If you just let me finish, I'll tell you. Please, just listen to shut up. Just say it. I didn't kill your insert familial person here. I tried to save them, but I was too late. When someone in the movie is using a computer, it makes all of these cheesy beep slash boop slash blip noises. When two people want to talk privately, instead of them going into the hallway, they make the other 20 people leave the room. When something is foreshadowed and then revealed later in the movie, but instead of just letting you realize it yourself, one of the characters say it out loud. Like the audience is too dumb to make the connection. Biggest pet peeve is the fact that every comedy has to turn sad in a very cliche way halfway through the movie. It's the guy loses girl and has to win her back formula that's in every damn comedy. Excessive shaky cam. Whispered conversations followed by loud noises. The choreographed fights where the villains always attack one at a time. No recoil when firing a firearm. It's not really a big deal, but somehow, it just makes the scene feel off. Jump cuts in fight/action scenes. I think everyone can agree with me that you should never split up. After someone gets shot in the chest, they always stand up and triumphantly remove their jacket to reveal the bulletproof vest. The ominous noise that everyone uses when something bad is about to happen. So tired. Yellow filter when they enter Mexico. I have noticed in movies that involve a new house, it is often a surprise for all but the member of the family that apparently acquired or purchased it without any input from the rest of the family. Did the one person just buy it online or sneak away and just go through the purchase process and closing? The family pulls up to the house. Dad gets out and says, "Let's see the new house." Kids go run and pick their rooms and partner has never seen the house before. Why is this? It seems completely unrealistic and it bugs me every time. Poor research. When a part of the plot is in a different country than the movie itself is from, and they show a regional/cultural aspect of the visited country and fail. Don't they have Google? Cheap motivations to justify actions, and cheap shortcuts that are convenient to the plot. I will blow up the country because my cat died in a car accident. I will fight with an entire gang to save this random girl I met 10 minutes ago. I'm being hunted by a mafia boss and his entire family? Nah, no need to call the law enforcement, even if I have proof. This armed dude has been holding a bank hostage for 5 hours already while I prepare my plan. No law enforcers anywhere to be seen until the plot requires them to show up and either mess up the protagonist's plan or to be useless. When the FBI shows up to take over the case and then the cops butt heads with them, this does not happen. Cops are more than happy to let someone else do their work for them. Can the music and the dialogue be at the same volume level please? Whenever I watch a blockbuster movie at home I'm constantly adjusting the volume because the music is so fucking loud and then people start talking and I can't hear them. Unlimited ammunition and guns. Have long ass conversations while driving a car and the driver takes their eyes off the road for pretty much the entire time. When the protagonists happens upon a car and they check the tire or the sun visor and find the keys. Like, who the fuck leaves car keys in the car? Edit, Welp. If I did this where I live my car would be gone in 20 minutes 60 seconds. I've noticed this a lot more lately, the fact that horror movies are super dark. And I don't mean dark plot wise, I mean dark in the sense that I can't see what the fuck is going on. I get that horror is creepier at night, but how can I be scared when I can't see what's happening on the screen? An entire arc of the film has drama that is just based on a big misunderstanding or petty argument between two characters that is inevitably going to get resolved. The antagonist is often someone who is straight out evil and just likes to watch the world burn for no particular reason. At the end, right before they are defeated, they often act as if they've suddenly understood how horrible they were and regret everything they've done. Just some I can think of. 1. Male scientists are always crazy lunatics with wild hair. Female scientists are supermodels with glasses. 2. Calling someone on the phone, asking them out, they say yes, and hang up without ever discussing the time and place, yet still coming at the same time at some restaurant/bar. 3. There's always an available parking spot where the protagonist must go. 4. Having a bite for breakfast and running out to work/school. Edit, typo. If I kill you, I'd be just like you. Person who killed 0 people while holding Adolf Hitler at gunpoint. It irks me beyond measure that this scenario is evoked in hundreds of movies and none of them seem to care for nuance. Groceries. When a person has a paper bag full to the top of groceries, only to have the storyline, have the person throw it or drop it. Full of food never never ever, to be picked up ever again. They don't do their research on anything. Laws, medical facts, technology, mechanical objects, conversation, and normal human behavior. It's a little bit mind-blowing that the highest paid actors in the world can't do a convincing portrayal of an ordinary person. When they make breakfast in the morning and they fucking leave in a hurry barely touching the plate. Either pretending cell phones don't exist or making the weakest of excuses for why they can't be used. Just stop making your plots dependent on the idea that 2 people can't actually talk to each other if they want to. Main character getting knocked out cold with a hit to the head by the butt of a rifle and then waking up in another area with no concussion or other physical consequences. It's such a lazy piece of screenwriting. Hacking a complex security system in seconds